We all know trust is the most crucial driver of any high performing team. If you Google how to build trust, you'll find at least 100 different tips. But how many of them are practical? And more importantly, how many of them are easy? Let's look at the science of building trust and what are some of the behavioral science backed actions which you can take to build trust with anyone in your team. First, remember, building trust is a part of human nature. It is something we are all born with. We'll look at it from two perspectives: evolutionary and neuroscientific. Let's look at it from an evolutionary angle. From the time when human beings were living in jungles in the form of tribes, being trustworthy wasn't just a good quality, it was something essential for their survival. Imagine you're one of those tribe members and you're being tasked to stay awake all night and keep a watch for any enemy tribe or a dangerous animal, and you choose to go to sleep. This action of yours can put the safety of the whole tribe at risk, and such a tribe member would definitely be outcast. In those times, if you're an outcast alone in the jungle, your chances of survival were minimal. So, being trustworthy became a key behavior for our survival. Let's look at it from a neuroscience perspective. When we trust someone or somebody else trusts us, our brain releases a chemical called oxytocin, which makes us feel good. Oxytocin release makes us act in a trustworthy way so that we can experience the same positive feeling again. Hence, we have both neuroscientific as well as evolutionary reasons why we are wired to trust people as well as come across as trustworthy. Let's now look at some of the behavioral science insights which you can use to take small micro actions in order to build trust with your team members. Remember, the ideas which I'm sharing are based on the assumption that you genuinely care about this person. It's just that you don't know what's the first step you can take to build trust with them. In case your intentions are wrong, you're building trust for your own benefit, then it will come across in your body language, your facial expression, your tone of voice. When it comes to building trust, your intentions matter the most. Use similarity bias. There is a lot of truth in the saying, birds of a feather flock together. We are naturally inclined to trust people who are similar to us. Think about your closest friends, the people you trust blindly. Do they come from the same college? Do they speak the same language? Do they have the same common interest? Here is the insight. If you're looking to build trust with somebody, find common interest or hobbies. It could be as simple as liking the same food or disliking the same movie. Once you find that commonality, bring it naturally to your conversations with them. You can then find opportunities to talk about your favorite sports team or the restaurant you both like. Remember, the key here is authenticity. Don't fake interest, genuinely become interested in the other person. Practice self disclosure. Whenever somebody shares something personal or sensitive about them with you, do you feel the pressure to do the same? That's the reciprocity bias at work. When someone shows vulnerability by trusting you with their secrets, it creates an unspoken obligation on you to return the favor. This exchange of personal stories creates a deeper connection between the two of you. You can try this insight, but be mindful about what and how much do you share at work, because it's a professional setting. You don't want to cross certain limits. Ask for small favors. This one is based on something which is known as Benjamin Franklin effect. The story goes that once upon a time, Benjamin Franklin borrowed a book from somebody who used to dislike him. After returning the book with a thank you note, he noticed a positive change in that person's attitude. Why? Because whenever you do a favor for somebody else, your brain starts justifying that action to your own self. Your brain starts telling you that the other person must be a decent human being. Otherwise, why would you be nice to somebody who's not a good person? Such small requests can set off a cycle where you get more opportunities to work together and return each other's favor, giving you more chances of deepening your trust. So, go ahead and ask for a small favor with the person you're trying to build trust with. Just like how to remain healthy, you will have to go to gym, you will have to work out. Similarly, to build trust, you will have to continuously forever invest in that relationship. However, through these behavioral science backed insights, you now know the actions which you can take and consciously build trust with the people you want to. If you want to learn more about using behavioral science at workplace, visit us at nudgeable.ai and subscribe for more insights like these.